now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and on the hill here today, Slade Ciccone. What do you have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Cleveland, our starter in this one, Kyle Hendricks.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup group. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
At the belt and fires. And that's downstairs and outside. Quan at first, one gone. And the right-hander deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Bounce to the left side. Neto gets it to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Guardians lead 1, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
And a pitch. That one just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And he deals. Right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. In the air, center field. That's out number 2. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Angels leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. And a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Off the mark there. 2-2. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Throws it away.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes a quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's the second baseman. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. And the righty deals. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Santana stands at first with one out. Got it by him for the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Two outs. Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. One left for the Guardians. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Joe Adell.
Center fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first, and he held up. Kicks and fires. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Ramirez sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
On the ground right side. Throw on to Santana. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
So the lineup flips over. And next for LA, Zach Neto. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Top of the third, no score. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Angels held in check, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. Now here's Nolan Jones.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
In the air, left side. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 1.
And here is Angel Martinez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On a bounce right side, Rengifo fires over to first. 2 away.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
The pitch. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Guardians lead one. Still no score. Back now at Progressive Field. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Nolan Schanuel. The wind of the pitch. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in the dirt. Here comes a pitch. Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, you can tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Outside low, and it's 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And now 2 and 1. The pitch. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. And that extends the inning.
The right fielder, number 12.
So a man aboard, Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 outs. That one catches the corner for a strike. This to center field. Martinez settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Bottom 4. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo.
The designated hitter, Kyle.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now that's the first baseman, Carlos.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2 and 2. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's the second baseman.
Number 10, second baseman, Daniel.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
This one in the air. Moncada under it. And that is that. Guardians fail to score. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The next offering misses. 2-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And here it comes.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Martinez under it. Squeezes it. 1 down. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a pitch. He goes down looking. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. 2 outs. And a foul ball. 2-2. Struck him out looking. Angels go down 1-2-3. Halfway through this one, still no score. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Left-hand hitter waits. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1.
He's out.
Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So up next, Nolan Jones. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride below, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Hard hit left side. That's out number 3. One left for the Guardians. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Top 6. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a swing and a miss. And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
The wide to kick the pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Martinez puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
So digging in, Nolan Schanuel. 2 down, nobody on. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Back here in Cleveland, down the number 2 hitter, Angel Martinez. The wind and the pitch. That one off the mark. Ball 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Reed Detmers up and throwing. Stevenson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez hit his 200th career home run last season here in Cleveland, Boog. In fact, he hit home runs number 199 and 200 in the same game. The opponent in that one, the Boston Red Sox, just like today.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him. And there are 2 down. Kyle Mansarda digs in for the Guardians. Righty delivers. And another ball. On the corner for a strike. And the count's full.
Okay.
Left-hand batter waits. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. And the 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Jacob Junis. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Moncada runs. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put Ward on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field and makes the grab. 2 away now. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. This to third, Ramirez. Fires across the diamond, out number 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Reed Detmers. Carlos Santana now at the plate.
The first baseman.
The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Careful.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the second baseman. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And it is 2-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Taps softly to the right side. Slings to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we still have no score. And we're back. Here's Trout. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a pitch. On a line. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the Angels catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And another ball. Bounce to third. Ramirez sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of here. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-0.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
One down. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. That one in the dirt. 3-1 now. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bounce to the right, and that one handled. Nice throw from short right to get him. 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brock Burke. Now into the game, Chris Taylor. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 46,
Gabriel Arias digs in now. The 1-1.
Now playing center.
And that one fouled off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Activity in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen up and loosening in the pen. Stevenson warming up as well. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. 1 out, bases empty. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 2 outs. And a good eye there.
2-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The Guardians go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Nick Enright. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. Well struck right field. Jones going back. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron getting loose out there. Allard getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch.
Well, 2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. Angels 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Angel Martinez getting ready to hit.
The center fielder, Angel Martinez.
And he deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And that one is inside. Now a fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
The tying run at the plate. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it. He's got it. Last out for the Guardians in this one. Carlos Santana will hit next. Tying run at the plate. Swing and he breaks his bat. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.